was like, but anyway, this really super neat lady from Laguna Honda hooked me up with this housing list stuff, right? And then transferred me into a hotel and got me all fired up and ready, transferred to another person. Then, through losing my leg and all that stuff, I ended up back over in Laguna Honda. They took me over to this place where I'm at now, and it was a big deal. They put me in a county car with a social worker from the county and took IDs and birth certificates and everything and thumbprints and everything and registered me over there. Well, just the other day, Friday, I asked this guy, who's my social worker, the only thing he's ever done for me is I had a debit card. So I need a place to send my debit card. That's what I need right now, desperately. I have about $1,500 in my pocket, but I can't get my debit card. And if I go through them, it's like, I'm just so sick of them dealing with my stuff like that. I got mad. I don't know if you remember the last time we spoke briefly, but I mentioned that I went to Pebble Beach and camped down there because I've been dreaming about it all the time. Well, the reason I really went there is because they're doing this little cha-ching on the federal cash dollar thing for me. And they said, oh, Charlie, we'll send all your medicines over to Walgreens. And then we'll keep your catheters here. So every time you just need it, you just come on in. So every time I come in to get some catheters, it's a doctor's call. It's a doctor's call. You know, it's like a register, and it's like they're making bucks. And I understand they got to pay for their billing. I don't mind that, but I understand that they're working me.
So how long have you been homeless for now?
I left approximately 3 years ago from my apartment in Lake City, Florida, because when I got hit by the car and I got up and walked, I walked out of that place frightened. I didn't know I was frightened, but it took me a year to figure it out.
So it's been about 3 years.
It's been 3 years, but
and you've been on this list here in San Francisco for how long to get a place?
Since 2013.
Since 2013.
Yes.
And so currently you don't have a place to live. You're homeless.
No, here's the thing.
And
I'm too handicapped. I went to Eureka. I was going to go to Eureka and try to do it there. The mission told me I'm too handicapped to stay in the mission. And then the anything else available, the only other thing else available is to go into a caregiving place, and that's what these guys that's what these doctors up here at this place are doing. They keep saying
But you can take care of yourself.
I can take care of myself fine, even though I've had.
So they want you in a caregiving place because they think you can't take care of yourself, but they think it's okay. Like, how do they think you're taking care of yourself out on the street?
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, every day I've got to get up and clean clothes. I spent 2 times today. I spent at least 3 hours changing clothes. I just put clean clothes on in the morning. A few hours later, I put clean clothes again, and I got to get up.
Yeah, I got to get out of the way.
And but the point is, when they put you in those nursing homes, if you could just come in and go, I wouldn't care about the money. The money is not what I'm caring about. But I'm just caring. They don't let you leave.
They don't let you come and go when you're in a nursing home.
Leave when you like. So it's like I'm going to jail. So they're putting me in jail.
Right.
For being
disabled.
For being extra handicapped. And the original, it was all when I walked up there for the first time by myself without the counselor. The girl at the desk goes, well, we we'll have to do all this paperwork and all this kind of stuff. And what's your social number? And she types me up on the screen, and she goes, just like this, real happy. Oh, he's good. He's got everything, right? And just boom, I'm in like they're going. Oh, go down and take a shower. And you know what they tell me at the shower downstairs? They go, oh well, it's broke. And then the other day, when they told me I couldn't come in because I was too handicapped. They got a shower on this side and a shower on that side, one for the boys, one for the girls. They got one for the handicap in the middle, but you know what's in the handicap showers?
What?
Buckets of mops and stuff.
Oh, where is this at?
So the worker guy, he tells me, he says, oh, they're going to call an ambulance for you. You're just too much for
Where is that the buckets and mops are in the
handicap shop.
Okay, but what what place is this?
It's over on 16th and Mission, and it's right there by the BART station, just right around the corner.
Is it a homeless place or a medical center?
It's a medical center on top and a homeless drop-in center in the daytime. But
and they have, where are the showers? In the medical
down
center?
In the other part.
In the homeless part.
90% of the people come there don't add money to that building. It's people like me that walk in with a doctor and appointments. Like I got one Tuesday. It takes that type of.
So where do you spend most of your time?
I mean, I'm being victimized on the streets.
How would someone find you if they wanted to find you?
They would have to really come down to one of my places where I hang out at, but I can't stay there. I go to, like, I was just.
Well, where do you stay?
I just left the Haight. I was there for 2 days, and
do people
bullies
know?
Moved in on me.
The bullies moved in on you?
Right.
Yeah, they're bad.
Right, and so I get food given to me, and I get money, and then I go into the Goodwill and I buy clothes. But these guys, they make less money, but they spend all their money on speed and
drugs.
whatever.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to grip the part of reality as being a regular person that lives regularly. Well, my fingernails are holding on the edge. These guys want me to go into this nursing facility.
So how can we contact you?
And they're going to have to go through. I don't have the phone number right now. Okay, my last phone got stolen. I got the phone, and so it was stolen the next day. It's next to the good.
So where would we find you if there was something where you could find a place? Do a lot of people know you and maybe know where you are?
I'm going to get a phone, but I just take
Okay,
time.
but is there a place that you go every day?
No,
that you
I'm
could
going to go Tuesday to that.
Are you known on Haight Street, on Upper
I'm known
Haight?
on Haight. Everybody knows me on Haight. I hang out by.
What did they call you?
Charlie, just plain.
You
Charlie.
said your name's Charlie Adams.
Yeah, Charlie Adams, but everybody just knows me by Charlie. I'm there, and everybody down there knows me because everybody walks up to me. They want a cigarette, or they want to borrow a buck, or they want to. I get a lot of food. People are really kind and generous to me because every day, even though I haven't shaved in a couple of days, but every day I clean up. These
right.
guys are looking like rags, and they're coming up from underneath cars. So I'm definitely, I would give everything I have just to live in a doorway in a garage, as long as I can be there and be safe and warm. At night, when I lay down, I went to.
Have you called the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities? I mean, not the ADA,
I'm
but
getting ready to do something severe, but I'm gonna try to go. I've been on top of this stuff nonstop since this has all happened. Nonstop. Let up.
Well, it does seem crazy that you don't have a place.
It seems really weird to me too. I mean, I have done nothing wrong not to continue on with the things that they started for me. The guy down here, my counselor down here, he don't even know my name. I've had my debit card sent to him, and he didn't tell me this. He didn't say.
And what's your counselor's name?
Oh, I don't know what his name is.
You don't know his name?
Yeah, it's just, but.
Where is this place that you go to see your counselor?
It's the same place as my doctor.
The 16th and Mission, the counselor.
It's right around the corner from it. It's on Colt or something. It's an odd street there. But it's just right there. Everybody knows where it is.
So it's close to the BART station, because isn't that 16th? And is it on the same corner as the Walgreens?
BART's here, and you come down to the end of the block, and go around the corner, and it's right there. You go back in, just a little hook right there.
So
it's right there. It's across the street from the American Indians Health Association.
So it's called a health center?
Yes, it's something like that.
Okay.
But I asked my counsel, I go, what's going on with my housing? He goes, well, I don't know. We should check with somebody. And I'm like, oh my God. They transferred me from Laguna Honda to there, took thumbprints, took my ID. I went down to everything, got complete everything. Brought everything with me, everything you could have and need. I came in there, and he's supposed to be handling this. He doesn't even know about housing. He's telling me I got to check with somebody. But he's my counselor. He's
right.
supposed to be doing it. So I'm what's in the lady that cooked it all up for me, Julie was her name, sweetest little thing on earth. She had 2 babies and quit Laguna Honda because she's raising her kids, and that's a wonderful thing. But she had so much clout and power that she done everything by phone, and it was done instantly, and it was done good. and it was all rolling. And the minute that I got brought over there, it just all went into the basket because these people are there. They come in there to sit in a chair and watch TV, take showers, get free clothes and free food. And then they go outside, they line up again and wait to come back in at 12 and watch TV and a little more free food. I was like, oh my God, you know, I was like, I have no emotional or moral conversation for these people because they're not people. These guys have lost reality of what it is to be real again. And I was like, I want to go to the movie. I want to go to the beach. I want to go. You know, I like stuff like everybody else. I like buying my clothes at the boot store.
Yeah, you want to just.
I just want to be a regular person.
You want to be a regular person like you used to be when you could work.
And this clinic stopped my catheters coming in. So the catheters, people imagine spending
What was that?
10 days without a catheter. What's going to happen? You're going to end up with a lot of poo on you. So every day I got to have something for when I wake up, something for the afternoon, something for at night.
So you're living with you.
And I'm panhandling because I don't want to send my next debit card back there because this is what that guy, the counselor, did to me.
So you
Instead
have
of saying, send your debit card through regular mail. It'll get here in 3 to 5 days. We're here during regular mail days. He didn't say that. So I sent it overnight express at expenses to me 2 months in a row. And well, guess what happens? They're all gone the time UPS shows up. So I didn't get it and I didn't figure it out. Nobody told me. He didn't tell me, but he knew. And he didn't say nothing. So it's just that little bourgeois, you know, I don't want to put any extra work in. And when I go to talk to him, he's always busy doing something. And it's just like trivial, just trivial. So I'm at the point now where I'm going to think about going to a check cashing place or a person like you where I can send it to your address and come by on a certain day and pick it up. And I don't have to have it soon. It doesn't matter. I mean, when I was in Vegas, I stacked $3,000 up, sat on the street, did my little panhandle thing, which is I don't like it, but it doesn't bother me. It's like I'm supplementing my income because I gotta live.
So you have to have a catheter then. Is that a result of your injury?
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. And
that's when you lost your fingers and your leg.
Well, I lost my leg was because my foot was drug under my chair, but I lost my fingers in a train wreck. I lost my back in a train wreck. I got my neck broke and all kinds of that's been the 3 serious things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still trucking. They're trying to kill the rooster, but I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I want to be.
So
here.
how is it to be homeless and have to use catheters?
Well,
it's got to be very difficult.
It made me so frustrated when this doctor over here at this clinic says to me, "Well, just come on in here every time. We're going to give you here's 5 of them." But if I go to the emergency room, they only give me 1.
1 catheter?
Yeah. And he's going to give me 5, but sometimes I use 5 in a day, but I get 200 a month, but he's going to keep my catheter instead of giving me. So I just feel like he's controlling me. He's just like, this is like...
Yeah, he's controlling you through your medication that you need.
And I'd been thinking about Monterey and Pebble Beach, and you know, I had saved $3,000 up at that time, and I just went over to Berkeley, had about good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down there, and I had a pretty good time. But again, I'm being robbed. These guys with these cell phones, these buses, these speed freaks, they've learned to draw and victimize wheelchair like me.
Yeah,
When I lay down, if I lay on the ground, I have to have someone help me get in my chair, unless I lay on something flat.
Mm-hmm.
And there's very few things flat. And there's no water. If I go, and I don't have a bag, there's no showers. They won't let me shower at the clinic, so I got to go buy water. So that's what I did. Right after this guy says, "Oh, they're going to call the ambulance for you to go to the hospital," I'm like, "Oh my God! I just got you saying this. I don't want to do this. I'm so. I don't know what the word even to use. I'm just so exhausted, emotionally strained. After 3 serious major things in several years in the hospitals, I don't want to go for a catheter. You've got 200 up there."
Yeah, why can't they just give? Why
Give me
can't
mine.
they just? How many catheters do you need to use a day?
Just one, maybe every other day, but it depends. Who knows?
So
how
they
all that
should.
works.
So you want them to give you what, like a 2-month supply or 6-month supply?
I get every month, along with my medications, I get 200. They should go to my Walgreens, and I'll take care of them. And like,
But where do they go to?
he's sending them to his office.
He has it sent to his office.
I can pick my meds up, but see, they wanted me on morphine and all this stuff, and I told them I don't want morphine. I got a muscle relaxer and nerve medicine, and that's just it. That's all. I'm sick of it. I did a year and a half, every 3 hours with morphine. And I didn't go there to become a junkie. I'm not going over here because that's all that's in that clinic is junkies and crazy people. And
At the 16th and Mission Clinic.
when I had Laguna Honda people were caring, they were professional. When I had them, there was conversation, we communicated, I expressed my feelings, they caught what I was saying. Right now, I don't have no one. I can ask a homeless person, hey, help me do this. And they'll go, oh, no, I can't do that, right? But they'll come and steal from me, but they won't help me. So I just don't want to help me. The only help I get, besides what you've done for me, and a few other kind people, there are kind people here. I mean, San Francisco is full of a lot of really nice, kind people, but there are a lot of bad people too. And right now, I haven't had my debit card in a month and a half. I just recently picked up my medicine and my catheter bags. So all that time, I'm having to ride buses with poop on me, clean up, buy clothes, buy food, buy blankets, just like buy. And it's everything I can do for a whole consuming part of my day. But it takes me 4 hours to get dressed. But if I'm in an apartment or in a place where there's a bed or a park bench, I can just lay down, put them on, and boom, 5 minutes later. But I'm in a chair. That's like, and then my bones start cramping up when I lay in the cold. And I had another blanket yesterday, a Dodger blanket. It was really a nice one, a fleece Dodger blanket. I gave $35 for the blanket. I mean, I walked in.
What happened to your blanket?
I laid it down and was folding this one up that a lady gave me coming by the street. And when I turned around, Dodger blanket's gone. More homeless activity. So
Who do you think
they follow
took
me
it?
around. They follow me around. So I have to get up and keep quickly moving. I can't stay more than 2 days in one area. They victimize me. And I get a little extra because I first really had it. These guys are coming to me because I know I always got it. They just come instantly to me.
So the people at 16th and Mission know you by Charlie Adams.
Correct.
And you have regular appointments there?
I have an appointment Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I'm going to see my primary doctor there.
And
But
who's your primary?
If I don't start getting some more smoother activity, I'm leaving.
Who's your
I'm
primary
not
doctor there?
Yes, my primary doctor.
What's their name?
I don't know. I don't know. I only had one visit with him before I went to Monterey, and I came back. I had to make another appointment and all this kind of stuff. But
So
the girl is up there, real sweet to me, and she gave me my catheters. And she got my meds hooked up.
So basically, what you need is your own apartment.
Correct.
Where you can, that's not in a care facility, but your own apartment like a regular person, and where you can shower and take care of yourself.
It's not a crime to poop in your pants. Nobody wants to, right?
Right.
Who wants to? But if something happens because I can't get these
Now, what was
things,
that? If something,
I can't get them, I got to go to the hospital. I can't get to the hospital because I got poop all on me, and the bus won't let me on.
the bus won't let you on if you have poop on you.
You can't even go to school.
Right.
I mean, it's like.
So what happens that happens is
What happens is I go into
So do
attack mode.
you have a colostomy bag?
Yeah, I have one right now. It's all right here.
Okay, and you don't get enough colostomy bags.
Well, anyway, when I left from here, I didn't get another one, and I came back a month and a half later. I was mad at the doctor, but at Santa Cruz, it wasn't working out. Santa Cruz, their attitude was, the doctor was telling me this, right? Nobody else was the doctor first. Doctor says, why'd you come to Santa Cruz? It's so expensive and there's no housing. Why don't you go back where you came from? And we're like, oh. And when I get here, I hear the same thing from everyone here. Why don't you go somewhere else? But there is nowhere else. If you go to Bakersfield, because I just left Lake City, Florida after 3 years in my apartment there. They sold the apartment. But if you go to any city, that's the same thing. Every city is feeling the same thing that this city is feeling. We're overcrowding with young, latchkey kids. There's not enough work. There's not enough money, et cetera, et cetera. Here it's a little more tight, but I'm from here. What am I gonna move? I mean, I love San Francisco. I like being San Francisco. I mean, it's what I am. When Kenny got out, I was living on a boat over there.
Well, I'm going to talk to my friend that he's in the wheelchair and he lives over on Sanchez, like the 100th block of Sanchez, and see if he knows if there's a place available in his building.
Livermore, Hayward, Alameda.
Anywhere
in the Bay Area is good with me. I don't have
okay, so Livermore, Alameda. Okay, so what were the towns?
Well, just any outskirt Bay Area town. I mean, as
A
long
Bay
as it's got
Area.
BART where I can come into town.
Okay, as long as it has BART where you can come into
BART or
town.
something like
Yeah,
that.
because you want to go to the
Just keep it from
museums.
it. I am so sorry about that. I was afraid that if I picked it up, it would spill. I poured that on
Okay.
those
No, I have to make sure because the garbage company they gave us a warning, so I have to make sure this area is clean.
Okay, but that's what I was just saying. I'm sorry that I did that, but I was afraid if I picked it up, I would spill it because we got that.
Don't worry about it.
And I didn't want to do that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
It was here before you even got here.
No,
so
no. I
don't blame you.
I put those French fries on that box. The box was out here, but.
That's okay.
But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I try to do better than that.
Okay, so you just want a place that you can take the BART and come into the city,
I just want a place to live.
and what do you want to do when you're here? You want to go to the museum?
Whatever everybody does.
You want to go to the marina?
Sightsee. I just enjoy.
What's your favorite part of San Francisco?
Actually, right here, the Hague.
The Haight?
I just enjoy all of it, actually.
Do you like the
all
Cliff
San
House
Francisco.
area?
I'm happy. I could sit at any corner anywhere in San Francisco and enjoy my day just by looking at people.
Do you like North Beach?
I love them.
Yeah, isn't North Beach great?
I used to work down there during the earthquake. I did all the foundation.
You took all the what during the
You know,
earthquake?
when the earthquake, all them houses shook. I took foundation blocks down in there and straightened it back out. I
Oh.
was one of the only guys
So you
that
did
could do
construction
that.
work, clearing out work then?
I mean, I'm a fisherman from
And you were a
Florida.
fisherman before?
Yeah. I worked for the Lazios, the Tarantinos, the Aliotos.
Were you on Fisherman's Wharf?
Yes. Our family lived here. We
What
lived
kind
on
of
a boat.
fish did you catch?
I was a small child. I caught salmon, and as an adult, we caught Dover sole. We're Fish Friday. You know, everybody ate fish on Friday. Yeah, military, hospitals, jails, everybody. We provided fish. This guy's right here. This is the kind I've been here all my life. It's just. I came here after my horrendous wreck. I was here just like 3 days and got hit by a guy on methadone. I got paralyzed from the neck down, got a neck operation, got up and sprang out of it. And I was so afraid
This
in
is
my
before
mind.
you lost your leg.
Yeah, I was so afraid in my mind. I took off running. I ended up in Florida. I found the apartment of my dreams. I was never going to leave. Well, guess what? The owner sold it. And I was so hurt behind it. I didn't want to stay the last month.
So Charlie, I'm going to have to go
Okay.
because I have to get up real early tomorrow morning. But so your appointment is on Tuesday,
Tuesday, it's 1 o'clock.
at 1 p.m.
And I'd like to swing by here. I would like maybe if we could meet some other night or something.
Well, I'll be here around on the 21st,
Any night would be fine.
right before Thanksgiving.
I drove through here because no matter where I'm going or staying, this is a certain way I like to roll my chair, and I like the quiet streets.
Well, I'll leave my number with you. Can you use somebody's phone to call me?
Yes, and what
Okay.
I'd like to do is I'd like to have my debit card knows your place, and then I could call you every so often and say, hey, that's it, and then I'll have my card. Because life is always better. Right now I'm sitting with like $1,500 in my wallet, but I actually got like the few dollars you gave me and the few dollars that I have. But I don't really thrive on money. I I like coffee in the morning. I
Sorry, what did you say?
don't really thrive on money. I like small things. Like I like coffee in the morning. I don't have to pay for buses.
You like to go get your coffee and read the
it's like-
paper?
it's just, I'm really interested and saddened by this fire.
By the
I'm trying-
fire, yeah, it's
Oh,
awful.
And I'm trying not to be bitter and angry. I'm trying not to let that to consume me. It's really easy. Some mornings with this one Tom is like, I couldn't pull my pants up. I had tied this string around them, and I'm doing everything, and I've been there about an hour. And my first friend came by, and what he wanted was a cigarette. I said, I've been down here all morning. I didn't have any cigarettes. I've been down here cleaning my chair and working myself, and da-da-da. And he just walked away. I go, hey, help me. He just walked away. And then another guy came by that knows me. Same thing. He walked away. And so 4 people that I know that consider myself an associate or a friend, they wouldn't even help me pull the last tug of my pants up. So I got them up on my own. It's okay. But I can't rely on those people for nothing. It's like, they're
No.
not people.
So what you really need, we just need to focus on this because I get unfocused too,
Place to live.
is you need a place to live
Right, I can
that's
get in
like
the
a
shower.
regular person that
Right.
just has wheelchair access
Right.
because you can take care of yourself. You don't need to go into a nursing home. You just need a regular apartment that has wheelchair access.
The only problem I could possibly be considered to have is what these people are trying to highlight on over here at this clinic, is I had poop in my pants because they didn't give me the bags.
They didn't give you the colostomy bags.
So now that I have the colostomy bags, and if I continue to get the rest that I got, because I got 200 last month and 200 this month, that's 400 bags I've only gotten. Oh, the person that helped me come up to get the bags, this lady accidentally put 10 of them in his bag and 10 of them in my bag. He took off. I haven't seen him since. So I only got 10 bags out of the 400 bags. So it's just, it's not frustrating. It's just a little.
So when you have your apartment and your
Just put the
colostomy,
whole 200 up on the shelf. They're there. And if I go outside and I'm on the street.
and they won't get stolen. So when you
my
have your apartment and your
He's gonna come in my
colostomy
apartment
bags,
with some burglar or something.
you will be okay.
Yes, and the reason I really want my apartment is because of my service animal. I want this puppy. I want a pet. I want a pal. I want
Yeah.
someone to want.
Yeah, it'd be nice for you to have a puppy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need-
dogs are great.
Yeah, and he's a bodyguard. He's a service shepherd,
Yes.
Belgian shepherd. He's
Uh-huh.
big. And they train him to do all that stuff over there in soccer. So I want my animal, and I want the bedroom is for the person that lives with me, the caregiver. The Social Security gives them $400. I give them free rent. I get satellite TV, so they get satellite TV, free rent, and $400 to do a few little things that I might need, but I don't really
Okay.
need nothing.
So I'm gonna have to go,
Okay, go ahead.
but I will. I think we got this outlined. You need an apartment that just has wheelchair access, and hopefully you can get a care.
It don't need even, at this point, I'm living without water, unless I buy it in a bottle.
Yeah.
I'm living without electricity.
And that
So-
costs more to live on the street than
but
to
now
live in
I'm
a
getting
place.
frightened because real soon it's going to start raining here. I know what it's like.
Right,
I've
it'll
been
be
here
a
all my
rain in a
life.
couple of days.
Yeah, it's like I'm surprised I'm not wet now. And
Okay.
I don't want to be wet.
Well,
I got a flu shot.
so we will see what we can do, get this put on Instagram, and hopefully, maybe someone will have some sort of help that they can offer you.
Yeah, I don't want to, but I would spend the whole $1,000 on just somewhere.
Yeah, you need a
Just
place.
Even a garage, just an open air garage. If I could just put a cot in there.
Yeah, no, you need an apartment, and there's no reason why you shouldn't have an apartment. Okay, well, thank you so much, Charlie.
Thank
And
you.
this is Charlie Adams, and thank you for your interview.
Thank you for doing this.
And hopefully we can get something going for you.
I hope so too. God bless America. Thank you.
Okay.
I want to come by on some nights. What's a good night to come by here and hang out and.
21st. I'll be here on the 21st.
Give us a when you like to which side you want and what time you like to come out.
And I could maybe bring you a blanket or something. All I have right now is a towel I could give you.
No, I have. Look at my blanket.
Where's your blanket?
It's in that big bag on the back of my
Do you
chair.
want me to get it out for you?
No, I'm gonna go down here and do all that stuff. No,
Well, I've got to get going.
Okay.
It's just I've got to get up really early in the morning.
I would like to say thank you for doing that. It's
You're
kind of
welcome.
you. But listen, when we do this, it's just a real simple phone call. Boom, and then I'll give them your address, have them send it to you and care of me.
Well,
And
do
when you
you
get
want
it,
my
you
phone
can
number right
no,
now?
no. When I see you on the street, and when you get it, I'll call you.
So what time are you going to come by here on the 21st?
Well, on the 21st, I'll come by here. And that's you. And then we can talk about all that other stuff then.